just one thing you should know. This is for real. This time I mean it. I'm coming clean, please don't let go. I said from the start that you could take it or leave it. I prefer that you keep it, don't let go. This is the best thing that I've ever had for real. This is the best thing that I've ever had for real.
World, and welcome to the 5th episode, which is my favorite number, of A Green World is Better. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Chip. And today we're here to talk about a very bright topic, fluorescent light bulbs. But before we do, I know that last week on episode 4, you probably noticed that we weren't quite as lively as we have been. And that's because we somehow got in our heads that maybe using a teleprompter would be a good idea.
It's not.
Not for us.
No.
Nope, it doesn't. But the good thing is this week's going to be a lot better. So this week's topic is fluorescent light bulbs. Now, you may think that fluorescent light bulbs, you know, like in the classroom, the horrid lighting and stuff like that, and then in the scary movies, how they have fluorescent light bulbs flickering and everything, but they're not only scary, I guess, to people in that, you know, those situations, but they're scary for our environment.
Dun, dun, dun. The facts are that fluorescent light bulbs are widely used because they're a cheap and inexpensive way to light a room. But all initial costs set aside, the growing in popularity, LED bulbs are going to become less expensive. This is based on energy consumption and lifespan of each type of bulb. Here to tell us more is my daddy, president and owner of Pro Electrical Services Incorporated in Gainesville, Florida, Mike Oliver.
Thanks, Lexi. When most people think of lighting, they think of the incandescent light, a light bulb that was invented by Thomas Edison. Incandescent light works by applying electricity to a filament placed inside of a vacuum glass chamber filled with different types of gases. The electricity causes the filament to get hot and it reacts with the gas and produces light. Fluorescent light was invented many years after the incandescent light bulb has become a more efficient way of lighting. Fluorescent lights have continually improved over the years, but not without problems. In the early years, the ballast that powered the lights contained dangerous chemicals such as PCBs, and the gases inside the bulbs created problems of their own. Today, the modern fluorescent light is a highly efficient light source and are powered by electronic ballasts and use smaller bulbs that contain less gas. This makes them a lot more eco-friendly and more efficient with longer life. However, they still contain different chemicals and gases, and their disposal should be handled properly so that the chemicals and gases are not released into our environment. As everything else we use in everyday life has improved with technology, so has lighting. We now have available LED lights. Light-emitting diodes are by far the future, and with technology have become more affordable to manufacture. LED lighting uses less electricity and has a much longer lifespan. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Mr. Oliver, for your information today about fluorescent light bulbs and, of course, of all of your experience with Pro Electrical Services Incorporated, your own business. And we want to thank you for your continued support of A Green World is Better.
Thanks, Daddy.
So, you know about how our segments are working, and we did have Techno Camilo again, but we're on a solid schedule now. Now this week, okay, well let's go ahead and just talk about segments. We're going to have 4 segments total. 4. So that's it. We've picked our 4 people, and we have some great segments coming up for you. So we have Techno Camilo and Nana Knows Best. Those are the 2 you've seen. Now this week, we have a brand new episode, a new segment. It's going to be so cool. You're going to love it. And next week, we have a new segment, and we're actually partnering with someone else on YouTube who's going to be really good for us here and helping us out with The Green World is Better. But this week, our new segment is Saving the World with Stephanie. So take it away. Take it away, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Best of both worlds. Chill it out, take it slow, and then you rock out the show. You get the best of both worlds. Mix it all together, and you know that it's the best of both worlds. The best of both worlds.
Stephanie, and I am going to show you today a way to stay eco-chic because I love being eco-chic and I tell people all the time how eco-chic I am. I'm even eco-chic at school. It's really fun because I carry around eco bags instead of a book bag. And so, for instance, this is my current eco bag. And I love it. It's very cute. And you can buy them for like $1 at Publix, $1 at the Dollar Tree, and like $1.50 at Forever 21 if you want to get like a really cute one. And then, I don't know how much this one costs, but Chip got this one for me last year in California because he knew how obsessed I am with eco bags. And this one was free from a bank. And if you could see my whole room, I have them hanging up all over the walls because they're also really cute. And if I ever need to go anywhere, I can just grab one off the wall. And it's really useful. And it saves the environment a lot. And you can use them for just about anything. They're very durable, which is a good thing. And they, let's see, what else about eco bags? Like, I don't know, they're just so easy to use and they're like compact and they fit well. They fit places. And also when you go to the grocery store and you buy like one soda, you don't need to waste a plastic bag because that is like my pet peeve. It's like the other day, okay, I went into the grocery store and I had someone bagging for me and I left my bags in the car and I was like, oh, no, I don't need any bags. And they were like, oh no, we're giving you bags because you can't carry 3 sodas out by yourself. I was like, I'm fine. And they were like, no, we don't think that's a good idea. And I was like, what is their problem? And they were like, is plastic okay? And I was like, no, I don't want a bag. And then they gave me a bag anyways. And they bagged each soda separately. I don't know why, because they're not that big. And it was very irritating. So, anyways, if you're going to the grocery store, unless you have really annoying baggers that just want to kill the environment, just carry your stuff or try to remember your eco bags wherever you go. And if you don't like want to go out and buy the cute ones and stuff, you can use like totes you have at home, and they really do help a lot more. And some of the eco bags, like at Forever 21, I know for every one you buy, they plant a tree, and so they're really helping the environment. And I strongly recommend them, and you can be very eco-chic with them. So, eco bags.
Thanks, Steffi. It's now time to announce this week's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire winner. Chipasy?
So, let's go to the studio for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on A Green World is Better. Let's get to the question. All right, are you ready for this week's question for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now remember, this week we're going for big money, $20 iTunes gift card, because no one correctly answered last week's question. So, if you're ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, let's play. Remember, for $20 iTunes gift card, let's see the question. Compact fluorescent light bulbs, or CFLs, contain an average of how many milligrams of mercury in each bulb? Now let's see our 4 answers. And they are A1, B2, C3, or D4. So you have a couple more seconds to look at the question. Go ahead and formulate your answer. Then call in to enter 202-559-7821. So that number's at the bottom of your screen too. Thank you for tuning in to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the $20 iTunes gift card this week on A Green World is Better. Now back to the show.
Promotional consideration provided by Pro Electrical Services, Inc. and Substop Cafe Gainesville. Thanks for your continued support.
Unfortunately, we didn't have a winner this week, but that does mean that next week somebody is going to be eligible for a $20 iTunes card.
Double the money.
Yeah, so you want to make sure, and something we haven't really talked about that much is we have a Twitter. So, at A Green World is our Twitter. So go ahead and follow us on Twitter, because that's going to be pretty exciting. You're going to find out all kinds of cool stuff. And so thank you for watching this week.
Remember to keep making our world a greener place. I'm Lexi.
I'm Chip.
See you
and
next week.
You've watched episode 5.
Now more than ever is the time to become a sponsor of A Green World is Better. Call us at 352-575-0055 or email us at agreenworldisbetter@cwd.me for more information. Give your company or yourself national exposure with a sponsorship of A Green World is Better.